Showboating Sports, guys. Man, we are back. The fight is officially over with. And man, I'm sick about it. Gotta stand on my square on this one, man. I gotta stand on my square. So we're gonna open up the phone lines and all that other stuff, man. I'm at a loss for freaking words, man. I'm at a loss for words, man. I just don't know what to say, man. I'm hurt. I'm hurt. Terence Crawford beat Errol Spence. You know, I got so much to say about it, man. Oh my God. Hulk mode in the building. Salute, salute, salute. Man. Oh my goodness. The phone lines are open. Let me go ahead and put let me go ahead and get these phone lines up and going, man. I'm hurt, man. I'm hurt. Hulk mode, did you get to see the fight? If you did get to see the fight, man, I came in tonight. I told you guys that I was gonna come on directly after the fight, say what I said out of it, and I got to stand on it. Mr. Jefferson in the building. Salute, salute, salute. Nah, ain't no rematch needed on that one, bro. It ain't no rematch needed on that one. Terrence to get even better, man. Errol Spence need to let that one go, bro. That ain't one he wants. That ain't one he wants, man. Oh my God, no, God, man. I tell you what, man. This is the thing, man. It didn't play out like that in my head. It did not. It did not. It did not. It did not. Oh my God. Oh my God, man. Terrence to beat Boots easy, man. Boots can't deal with Terrence, man. Oh my God. Boots can't deal with Terrence, man. He can't. Boots is too Boots is a good fighter, but there's another level of experience that Terence Crawford has that Boots does not have. Boots has some inexperience. He can't beat Crawford, man. He can't. I wasn't just wrong. Oh man. Oh my God. 8 Mile, salute. Gerald, salute. Like I said, the phone lines are open. And I did my thing first, so I wouldn't have to hold the phone on here. You know how it does, man. I just can't keep taking it, man. Oh my God, man. Boots would pose more problems than Earl. Maybe. I would think. But what the hell do I know now? You know what I mean? Well, we all thought it'd be a competitive fight. I did not think that. Listen, y'all heard me say that Bud had a hell of a jab. We all said that, right? When we saw him in them workouts, in that public workout, media workout, we all complimented on that jab, right? But that jab is what won him the fight. Those guys put together a hell of a thing, and it's crazy, man. Oh my God, the phone lines are open, man. Somebody damn call in, man. Somebody call in, bro. Somebody call in. Oh my God. Oh my God. Alexa, turn lights red because I'm mad. Turn them red. Okay. There you go. We mad. The lights are red. Y'all see that? Lights are red, baby. Lights are red. We red lighted over here. We mad. We mad, man. Oh my God. Phone lines are open, guys. This is completely crazy as hell, man. Oh, I thought Earl would do a little better than that, man. You don't get stopped by a jab, man. Showbone Sports.
Fam, salute, Showbone.
What's up with you, man? Who am I speaking with?
This is Mr. Jefferson, Andre from Pasadena, man. What's happening, fam?
Man, everything is all good. Do me one favor, man. I'm going to reset this. I'm going to cut this phone off. Give me like 30 seconds coming back. For some reason, these things won't come into play unless I cut it off and cut it right back on. That way I ain't got to hold the phone up like an idiot. So just give me 30 seconds. I'm going to cut it off, cut it back on, and call right back.
For sure.
All right. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. We're going to boot right back up, guys. I don't know why that does that. Y'all just hold one quick second. Oh man, this is crazy, dude. Listen, I thought it'd be a closer fight than this, bro. I just did, man. I don't know how Bud actually beat Earl with a jab, man. With a jab. That's how Earl beat him. With a jab. Earl beat that dude with a jab. I mean, Terence beat that dude with a jab, man. It's sad. I'm getting all my stuff back together, guys. Just hold on. Give me one quick second. There we go. There we go. We rocking and rolling now, man. Yeah, man. Oh my goodness, man. I'm hot about it, man. I'm hot about it. We back up and going, guys. We back up and going. We're gonna see how this thing works out now. We're gonna see. All right, we ready. We ready. We ready. We ready, guys. Y'all can go ahead and call back in. You can call back in, man. Yeah, he said I had Terence Crawford win by TKO. Oh my goodness. Did anybody see Earl getting beat by a jab, man? But you know what? Crawford was so precise on how he was going to beat Spence. He said, we were going to hit him with a jab. We was going to take a power jab to throw off his jab. But then when he comes in, I threw a hook, hit him in the ear to knock off his equilibrium. Then I hit him in the ear again to knock off his equilibrium. So Earl was always wobbly through the rest of the fight because his equilibrium was knocked off. Terence knew what he had to do and did it. All right, man, you on.
What's going on, Showbo?
Man, what's up with you, man?
Man, I was not expecting that. Wow.
Neither was I, man. Neither were I.
I mean, it was crazy because one thing I noticed watching the fight, Terence was just as big as Errol, and Errol's jab, which is usually on point, it just had no effect. It was insane, man.
Right. It was, man. Oh my God.
I'm still in shock a little bit myself because, you know, I talk about Earl and I watch Earl fights and you see how fundamentally sound he is, you see how strong he is, you see, you know, how he fights, and it's like everything off the rip. It was just like Terence, he had an answer for it, whether it was angles, whether it's counter shots. I don't think Errol picked up on only a handful of counters the entire fight. It was just money. I was surprised. Still in shock.
God dang it. Dude, I'm so surprised. I did not see that coming, man. How do you get beat by a power jab all night? Listen, Crawford's power jab was so strong, it was like a straight right or a straight left. I mean, it had Earl messed up it about knocked him out. Second time he hit him.
Several times. And what I thought was crazy too, I mean, I watched, you know, the Spence fight, and you know, one of Spence's biggest knocks is not great head movement.
Right.
Once I saw like going in the fight, especially the second round, I'm like, okay, Terence, you know, he's working. He's starting to get Spence timing.
Right.
And another, you know, I guess you could say a flaw in Spence's game is once he gets going, he'll be consistent. But it's almost like it's no change in speed. Like that jab is just gonna be there. Once it gets time, he's gonna beat you to the punch. I didn't expect it to be domination like that. I'm still like at awe, like wow.
Man, listen, that was not a fight, man. I mean, that was not a fight. Salute everybody that came in. Oh my God, man.
It's crazy. Me and my coach, me and him going back and forth, and he had Terence. I'm like, we'll see, because, you know, Terence, you know, 35, he's not a young pup no more, but, I mean, skill was on full display. He looked quicker. He looked sharper. He looked stronger. Everything Earl threw, immediately, it just had no effect on Terence, which I was like, wow.
Yeah.
That's insane.
And Earl couldn't parry anything. Earl couldn't get out of the way of just about. Listen, Crawford hit Earl with shots That wasn't even a good body. He didn't even put his body into it. Like he caught Earl with a uppercut off the ropes, and he just swung into it and knocked him right down. I'm like, that what?
It was crazy, and I thought if anything, the deciding factor would have been the foot speed. Errol just not being able to catch up to Terence, but Terence for the most part he stood in there, and I mean just. I don't know. I'm still in shock, like you said, just with the power jab. Earl just didn't have. He just didn't have an answer, man. And once it started going into the close to the later rounds, I even think after the seventh, Derek James just called it in. He just didn't have an answer.
Nah, but you know what? He couldn't he had to let Earl go out on his shield. You know what I mean? And the ref called it right. But I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. And y'all heard it here. Y'all know I'm an Errol Spence fan, but I'm gonna tell y'all something. And y'all gonna agree. Terence carried Earl in that fight.
Yeah, my coach was talking to me about it too. And honestly, I would agree with you too, Showboat, because after the second round when he dropped, I was like, okay, Earl gonna come back. And Earl came back real strong in that third round. Mm-hmm. But you can almost see Terence is just like, this ain't really. He basically big brothered him. I ain't feeling this.
Yeah.
And as I seen Terence come on in the fourth, I'm like, at any point in time, after the third round, I feel like if Terence Crawford put his foot on the gas, he could stop Earl. He could stop Earl in the fourth or the fifth.
Yeah, he could have. He could have. And listen, man, I was just kept with my fingers crossed like, Earl, come on, Earl. Come on, man. I just figured Earl would get a good shot in, get his respect, get his confidence. But Earl was wobbly all night. Maybe it was one of those shots like Terence said, I hit him in the ear to throw off his equilibrium. Maybe it was one of those shots right there that Earl just couldn't get back right after that. It was just an off night on top of that. It was totally off. But Terence has so much damn confidence, man. Oh my goodness, man.
And I can see why. I mean, and I'll be the first to admit it. I was a doubter. I'm like, man, Terence, delaying this fight, what's going on? He's been at 140, but essentially he getting Spence leftovers. We'll see how the fight goes. Nah, he proved tonight who was the best in the world. It wasn't even close.
Oh my God. Nah, I don't need a rematch, man. But thanks, man. Appreciate you calling. We're gonna let it open up the phone lines, let some other people call in and sound off, man.
Appreciate it, Sovo. Salute.
All right, salute, man. Salute. Oh my goodness, man. Cause somebody had told me that and warned me on that, man. Please, cause somebody have done that, man. It just didn't make sense, man. Phone lines are back open, man. We're going to let everybody else call in, sound off a little bit. Get off your chest. Yeah, salute. Gina is in the building. Salute. Oh, man. Terry Smoot said, I told you. Zach is in the building. The mic checker said he's here for his L. Everybody is here to take it on the chin. We said what we said, and we're going to stand on that, man. I'm sad. I'm hot. I'm hurt. I wanted to live up to expectations because I thought it would be a throwback fight, a war, is what I thought.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail.
Showboat Sports, you are on.
So this is like, I am so freaking just down. I can't believe Errol could not put on a competitive fight with this guy. Not even a little bit. And first of all, when he came out, the look in his eyes, that was a bad sign for me. But I said, well, people react differently, to big stages. But there was something off in his eyes. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. We can hear you. We can hear you.
Yeah, sorry. You hear the GPS. I'm on my way home with my husband. He opened up in the first round. He was consistent. He was steady. He was still a little lungy for my taste, but I said, he's starting his work. By 2, I was like, oh God, we're in trouble. He put him on the ground too early.
And those jabs were like he was hitting him with a bat or something. Those jabs were crazy, man.
Oh my freaking God.
I did not see that coming. You couldn't have warned us of that one?
Thing from he negated everything. He made Errol look like an amateur. Errol didn't even execute punches halfway decent. I'm like, yo, this man is that good? First of all, I had to say, he made me a believer. I mean, I love boxing, and I believe in going for your guy. If that's who you like and who you believe in. I'm a super Errol Spence fan, and I still am.
Yeah.
But my goodness, that damn Terence Crawford, everything that everybody else saw in him that I didn't see, I saw it tonight. I actually saw it because oh my God, Errol was perfect to show out on.
Yeah.
I think everybody else was so untalented, but then this is the part I don't understand. Sean Porter fought Terence Crawford better than Errol did. Oh my God. I'm blown right now.
He did.
I am blown. Sean Porter was competitive. And on the scorecards, he said that he was beating him. And then Bud turned up. I don't even believe Bud ever really turned up on Spence until right there at the end. That's when he turned up and said, okay, now I'm about to get him out of here. But it seemed like he was in the lead. I'm like, what? He was fighting him without even budging.
Yeah.
And a thing. I am sick right now. I'm sad. I'm really sad because I wanted this so bad, and I believed in Errol Spence. And you never know when the talent is that level. You know, you never know. I mean, I knew there was a chance that Bud would win.
Right.
You know, but to that degree, there was no competition. They're in two different levels. And let me tell you this, guys. I got dogged. My husband is dogging me. Everybody that was dogged. I stood up like what? As you would say, I stood on it. Man, as the fight is going on, I'm like, oh, please, come on. I'm hoping that he could gather his bearings. He had no bearings.
None.
There was nothing.
And
his legs were weak. He had no coordination.
Nah, he
did you see when the doctor came up to him?
Yeah.
And the doctor was telling him, he just threw his hands up like everything he said that he would do to Bud did to him.
Yeah, without trying.
I'm gonna take your spirit,
without trying. And I said this. I say this. Salute everybody came in. Who else? It was Devin, Gerald. Who all I missed? Freddie G. Hey, listen. I have to say this. I have to stand on it because I've talked plenty of crap. So we got to stand on it. But the thing is, I am going to say this. Bud carried Spence on that fight, man. Bud carried him. Bud could have had Spence out there a few more times because there was some time. There was a one round in there. Bud wasn't even throwing. He just let Spence get off. He just bullied him, pushed him back like Spence was nothing. Yeah. Bud was like he was the bigger, stronger dude. Like Spence was nothing. He's like, he was sparring. Bud was actually sparring with Spence. Spence was fighting, getting nowhere. And then there was a few times Bud could have had him out. And we all know Bud is a finisher. So how did he get Spence hurt so many times, never finished him? He carried him a little bit. He carried that dude a little bit, though.
Because he knew he was not, and he wanted us to see how freaking say this. He is great. And I salute him. I give him props. He made me a freaking believer. I am. And I said that if he wins, he made me a believer because he is the baddest man on the planet. And I believe he can beat the shit out of Charlo, too.
With that performance right there, man. Oh, my.
But you know what? I don't know. Listen, I believe he could beat Charlo. I really do.
Man, I don't even know what to say anymore, man. I kept saying it. I said it last night. I said, yeah. Oh man, my God.
Man, I had to call in, man.
I'm glad you
had
did.
to call. I had
I'm
to
glad you
call in.
did.
I started looking. I went on YouTube and I started looking. I was like, let me see if show is on. Oh my goodness.
Well, I'm
He
glad you
beat
called
the
in.
brakes off. No, he beat the brakes off of him.
Yeah, but without
He
anything but a good
beat
jab,
the
a good stiff
brakes
jab.
off of him.
Dude, he almost knocked Earl out, I don't
jab.
know, about 5 times with just a jab. I figured,
What was up with Errol Speed though?
man, Earl was
so slow.
he was slow. He didn't have no strength. It was just in any shot he threw, it was nothing. It was nothing. It was nothing. It was nothing. It sucks. Man,
my husband said he lost too much weight. He lost too much weight too fast.
man,
I don't think he was weight drained.
He wasn't weight drained. He just got his butt whipped. And I hate to say it, he got beat.
He did. He got dogged.
Yeah. And it did look like it could have been an off night, but even if it was an off night, it couldn't have been that off. You understand what I'm saying?
We can't have no off night for Undisputed. There ain't no off night. You've been waiting your whole life. You was talking all that shit.
Yeah.
It can't be off. He's like, he's a dog. I'm a dog. Listen, we need dogs.
Yeah.
Listen, you take for instance that Caleb Plant fight, right? That last fight Caleb had.
Mm-hmm.
Caleb fought his ass off.
With Benavidez, yep.
Even though he was losing, he fought his ass off. I could walk away with that and be like, wow, Caleb Plant, you're a tough cookie. Errol looked
ordinary.
Terrible. I do believe he was injured. I believe he was injured. I do believe that. I think Bud hurt him and he couldn't recover.
Yeah.
He broke him.
Yeah, he did.
Listen, I'm gonna go.
All right. Well, appreciate you calling in. We'll let everybody else get a chance to call in. All right. Open the phone line back up. Thank you. Yeah, Freddie G. I had to stand on it, man. I had to stand on it. Anne-Marie says Spence definitely didn't look like himself from the time he walked out. He looked super tired. I don't know what it says. Spence wasn't slow, Bud was just that fast. He said, so Wonder said, told y'all fish fry. You did, bruh. You did. And listen. Said 8 Mile said, Bud surprised me. Hey, listen, man. Let me tell y'all this. I talk gangs of stuff, and I ain't want to come on her. I did not want to come on her, but I said, you know what? I'm getting on. I'm going to face the music. Anytime you say something, well, we say we got to stand on it. So I'm here. I'm here to stand on it. I'm here to lick my wounds, man, and say, Bud is a beast, man. And we said that last night. We talked about Bud. I talked about how Bud was a really good fighter. You know what I mean? I even gave Bud so many props last night. People tell me, who are you going for? I said, I'm going for Spence. I'm giving Spence a nod. It's a 50-50 fight, but Bud proved to us it's not a 50-50 fight. Earl, as much as I would like to see Earl redeem himself, he cannot redeem himself with Terence Crawford. You know what I mean? He'd have to wait for Terence Crawford to slow down a year or two for that to happen. And by that time, Earl needs to be at 154. You know what I mean? Bud just outclassed him. And Bud outclassed him. I mean, you got Bud, you got Shakur Stevenson, you got them guys in there that's so technical like that. It's hard to beat them dudes, man. It's hard to beat them. And Bud is a master fighter. But I thought Earl was going to be fundamentally sound enough to give it a pretty good whirl. You know what I mean? And Bud is a finisher, and Bud didn't go in for the finish. Bud stayed off of him a little bit. He said once Crawford dropped him, he took all Spence's confidence away. Yeah, Spence didn't have anything left. Yeah, this is absolutely the best year in boxing, man, by far. Out of the last 15, 20 years, this is the best year in boxing so far. You know what I mean? I haven't seen a year like this since this might be the best year. Listen, depending on how this fight ends, because we are already at the end of July, so we still got some months to go. Depending on who else fights and all this might be the best boxing year in history. And we got to thank PBC and them for this, because PBC started this off. Top Rank has followed a little bit and helped out, but we got to give this to PBC, man. We got to give it to PBC. We do. And I'm sick about it, man. I'm sick about it. Like I said, I had to get on here and talk to you guys. I had to take my medicine and stuff, man. But Anyway, guys, I'm gonna get up off here, man. It's been a long night. I'm gonna go in there and cry, and I'm gonna go in there and make a quick little video, maybe before I get all the way off, put it out there and tell everybody my quick thoughts, because people don't like coming watching lives and stuff. So appreciate you guys, man. Thank everybody for coming on tonight, man. For all the people that was right, I can say y'all was right. Y'all was right by far. Does it deserve a rematch? Nope. But anyway, guys, I said what I said. And damn it, I gotta stand on it. He said, like the fighters, I like to do that. Al Heyman. I'd like to thank Al Heyman. Yeah, like the fighters say, I'd like to thank Al Heyman. Yeah, man, that's crazy. Anyway, man, I said it and I stand on it, man. I stand on it. So, anyway, guys, that's it for me, man. That's straight up no chaser. Straight up no chaser. Nothing but the straight up liquor. Anyway, man, y'all have a good night, man. If you're new to the channel, man, y'all guys hit like, subscribe, and share. And we'll be back on, man. All right, y'all have a good one, man. I'm out. Peace.